So we're going to work on like how to control this, and then also, no matter how good you are at this, there's going to be times where your partner's going to be able to slip their arm out. Right? So the way, again, like I told you before, the way you control is not by squeezing with your bicep in this position. Right? What you want to focus on doing is bringing pressure down on the back of his tricep and shoulder. All right? And I actually do that by extending my arm. So there's two ways to do it. The first one is to go inside, put your hand inside your own knee like this, your own thigh, and extend and put pressure down. So my knee and my elbow are going to press down on the back of his tricep here. Right? So when you do this correctly, if I pressure down, try to lift your head up, it should be hard for him to get his head up high. Right? If I squeeze my arm like this, lift your head up, he can easily pull his head up. So it's a little bit counterintuitive. You have to extend your arm. Right? So I'm pushing my hand into my own thigh here and pressing down on the back of his shoulder. Right? So now it should be hard for him to pick his head up. And if he does escape this, he's going to pull his head away from me and slip his arm out like that. Right? But when you see your partner's head going away, continue to put pressure down. It'll slow their escape. Right? That's what you really want to do. Is even if they do escape, you want to have it. It shouldn't just be a quick explosion out of it. If he tries to go fast, it should kind of like slow him down a little bit. Right? As you feel your partner's head start to move away from you, so we're going to start like this. Make sure you have good, solid pressure on the back of his shoulder. As his head starts to move away, you know exactly what he's doing. His hand is going to pronate and turn his palm up. And as he does that, you're going to reach under the arm, pull your arm up, catch the elbow, and pull yourself up. All right? Just make sure you connect your chest to the back of his shoulder. Your head should be right over his back here, and your hand's going to reach for the hip. You want to make that move kind of quick. All right? Once you get to this position, then you can sort of slowly work your way up. But it won't work if your partner can just, if I'm squeezing like this, he can just rip his arm out real fast. It's going to be very hard. You need to be able to control this position. So as you feel, and you'll know what's going on by where his head goes. If his head starts to pull away from you, that means he's going to slip his arm out. Right? So as he does that, he starts to slip his arm out. I slow the escape, catch behind his elbow, bring my chest to his back, catch the hip, and then come up onto the back. So we're going to just drill this a couple times, but I want you to start by making sure your partner can't just lift their head up. So have your partner try to lift their head up, and you just focus on keeping that pressure on the back of their shoulder. It should be very hard to like get their head very much higher than yours. So if they can't get their head up, that means their head's going to go away. As his head goes away, you slow his escape, catch behind the tricep, drag it across, and come up to the back. All right? 1, 2, 3.